Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Joe's Astrology. If you're new here, please check out my other videos. I have hundreds of videos on astrology for free, and I'll continue to make more videos. I have chart readings all for free. Check out my channel. A lot of good stuff on there. But what I want to talk about in this video is what I can do with astrology. So for those of you that um, haven't had a astrology reading before, or you're thinking about getting an astrology reading, I want to clarify some of the things that I can do with astrology, because I think there's a lot of misunderstanding and many people don't really know what the possibilities are with astrology. So one of the big things I can do with astrology is we can talk about your life path. We can talk about where you've been, and we can talk about where you're headed. And then what we can do is we can talk about your life in the present, and kind of figure out if you're headed in the direction that you really want to go. And we can also work out, with that knowledge, we can work out problems that you may be having right now and how to solve those problems. Another thing we can do is that we can confirm that what you're working on correlates with your natal chart. When you're born, you're given, it's not just your sun sign. You have a full blueprint or map of your life. And it's going to tell you a lot of things about your life, about where you've been, where you're going, etc. And we can see, say for example, that you're making a major investment in, say, a marriage, or you're making a major investment in a career, or an education. I had one person recently who I did a reading with, and she was in school to be a doctor, and it's a 10-year plan, and she didn't know much about astrology, but she was comforted by the fact that her natal chart really confirmed that she was on the right path to be a doctor. So that's the second thing that I can do with astrology. We can also look at what area of life will come into focus each year through something called a solar return chart and your natal chart. We can look at what your year, what's going to be the focus. Now you may have ideas and plans about your year. We can look at, again, if that correlates with what the astrology says. We can look at if there's any obstacles or any things that might come up during the year that might alter your plans. And having those, being prepared for that, knowing that you can adapt much better throughout your year. We can find out the chances of you finding love. If you're single, if you've been single for a while, we can find out what the chances are of you finding love or not finding love in the next year, in the next few years, in the next 10 years. We can talk about some of the obstacles and some of the challenges if you haven't found love, and if the astrology confirms that it's difficult for you to find love or to find the right love. We can talk about the solutions there through the astrology. And I said chances. I can't tell you if you're gonna find love, if you're not gonna find love. But say for example, this could be a really good year for you to find love. We can roughly estimate, let's say that's a 75% chance that you're going to have a good opportunity to find love this year. We could also look at it and we could say, well, there's a low percentage, like a 20% chance that you're going to find love this year, and that maybe next year is your 75% chance. We can look at future trouble that's around the corner, that if it's not worked upon, or if you're not conscious of it, you're not aware of it, it can bring trouble in the future. And this is something that is a big misunderstanding in astrology. I can't tell you what's going to happen in the future, like as far as bad things. But this is a big thing. This was a big thing in my life. There were some things that I wasn't aware of, that had I been aware of it, the future event that was coming may have been different than what it was. So we can turn a future event that may be negative, we can turn it into a positive with awareness of what's going on in your life. We can look at the characteristics of your partner, of your lover, of your past lovers, of your future lover. And the reason why that may be important, because some people Some people will, I'll do readings with people and they'll wonder, why do I keep meeting this type of person with these characteristics? And that can be important because oftentimes we don't want to fool ourselves and delay happiness with certain partners because they have certain characteristics that we may not like. And what may happen is you'll keep running into these people, and it may just be something petty, or it may be something that you want to become aware of, and that you want to change the characteristics or the people that you're attracted to. And we can discuss that as well by looking at the astrology. We can also look at where you might find good luck in life, where the charts will suggest that you'll find luck. So, for example, you may have good luck being a YouTuber, and you don't know that, and you may have a fear of getting on YouTube and starting your YouTube channel, and we can talk about that as well. And I can encourage you to lean into that good luck, to lean into that space. We can talk about where you might find the most success in life. We can talk about where you're finding success right now, and again, confirm that that's correlated in the chart, and that can give you confidence moving into the future. That's the biggest thing that astrology can do is it can give you confidence in that what you're working on, the life that you want to create, is something that is supported by the universe. So I'm going to leave it there. I gave you many things that astrology can do. Right now, if you're watching this video and you've made it this far, you can go to my website, check out my prices. But I'm going to do, if you're finding this video for you only, if you are really interested in this stuff, you're interested in a consultation with me, you can, whatever you can afford, you can donate whatever you can afford, whatever you think this reading is worth. So for everyone watching this video, I'm offering that to you. And I hope this finds you well, and have a great day.